Good morning and welcome back to HSN. All right, this is the electronic connection, and we have one more item to get to, and we are super, super excited. This is the first presentation, very well could be the last. If you've been looking to upgrade to an LED technology, this is your television, and it is so incredibly sleek. It has all of the bells and whistles. You will not be upgrading anytime soon, and it's only a little over an inch thick. If you were to hang this on the wall, it would be like hanging a live portrait. It is absolutely amazing. Now, for this visit, we have the free shipping and handling, so take advantage of that. And also the option to pay for this over 4 flexible payments of $299 and change. It's by Samsung, a leader in the industry. And also, one more thing that we have going on this weekend is the no interest for 6 months, which is absolutely incredible. So that's September of 2010. So here to tell us all about it is our television expert, Mr. John Eastman. Oh my gosh, is this a good-looking TV?
Oh my gosh, that is, like, I think, the understatement of the year.
Well, I said something else earlier, but this is just incredible. So what is this LED buzz that I'm hearing all about?
Well, you know, this is the next latest, greatest thing to come to television, and it is what eventually all of us will own in our homes. Eventually, we will all have an LED TV. This is the very, very first time that LED has come to HSN.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, Alicia, there are a lot of other hosts who are jealous of this opportunity you have here today to launch this beautiful television, because this is the future of television right here.
Really
LED is what everybody's been talking about for years. They've thought it was just a dream at first, that it would be impossible to produce, impossible to make it available to consumers at a reasonable price. And after all of that, after all of the years, and after all of the engineering, and after all of the technologies, it is finally here. And the wait has been worth it, because the performance of this television is just knocks your socks off. Go to the store, buy more socks. This is that TV.
It is so beautiful. Can we just start with the appearance of this? Because this is just wonderful. It has this beautiful trim. It's kind of a burgundy color all the way around.
Samsung calls this their touch of color frame. And I don't know that you're able to see it too clearly on camera here because of the lights, but built into the frame, molded into the frame, not just added on, painted on later, but molded into the frame is this beautiful amber reddish stripe that goes all the way around the entire frame of the TV. And there's a bit of a clear part of that acrylic also you can see a bit clearly. And then even when you come down to the base, and again, a little difficult
you can see it right here, the color,
but the touch of color is in the base as well. And even the pivot on the swivel stand is that crystal clear acrylic. Again, Samsung just getting very bold, getting very brave, stepping out and saying, we want to do something different in the world of LED TVs, and this is definitely, you can really see that red.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you really can. This is a television that you would see hanging in a gallery. I mean, it's
a great
that
comparison,
sleek. It really, really is. But then, this is where it really gets good. This is the thinnest television we have ever presented on HSN.
By a long shot.
Yeah.
Up to this point, from the research that I've done, the thinnest television that we have presented has been 3.2 inches. That's thin. That's crazy thin. This TV,
there you go.
1.2 inches. 1.2 inches. So,
oh my goodness.
The cool thing about this television being that thin is that when you mount it up on the wall, or you put it anywhere you want to, it doesn't take up any space. I mean, it takes up no space at all.
Absolutely.
And with many mounts, the TV will only come out off the wall about 2 inches or so. So it does look like a picture, you know, that has been mounted up on the wall.
Absolutely. Now, it does come with the swivel stand, as you can see here. We do offer wall mounts here on hsn.com if you want to pick one of those up. If I picked up this TV, I would definitely hang it on the wall, because it's just going to mesh right in. It's going to look like a live portrait right there. And could you imagine entertaining and putting your pictures up there? By the way, this will interface with everything that you own. Our today's special Iverio camcorder. If you have an MP3 player, an iPod, or any of that, it just works perfectly with this one. And this is what it's all about right there.
Oh my gosh. This is what it's all about. And this is what LED is all about. I mean, let's talk about the technology here for just a moment without getting too goofy and geeky. You know, my eyes roll into the back of my head when I start to talk about some of the incredible improvements in picture technology when you make the jump from LCD to LED. And it didn't seem that long ago we went from CRT to LCD, and all these abbreviations, and I apologize for them, but LED, light emitting diode. Why do you want an LED TV? That's the big question these days. LED, light emitting diode, is a new backlighting system. The current LCD TVs, liquid crystal display, use a fluorescent tube. Now, that's an way oversimplification of the kind of lighting that is used on an LCD TV. But the difference between the fluorescent, the CCFLs, and the LEDs, and I apologize for all these abbreviations, is that LEDs are smaller, hence the thinner television.
Right.
They are brighter, hence the brighter, more incredible picture. And they are much more energy efficient, using 40% or more less energy than even an LCD TV. Now, when you take all of those things together and you put them into a television, when you realize that LEDs are brighter, let's talk about contrast ratio. And again, I hate to overdo this techie-specky stuff, but it is the reason why this picture is so spectacular. We often talk about contrast ratio. You've heard me say 10,000 to 1 dynamic contrast ratio, 50,000 to 1 dynamic contrast ratio. Those are huge, huge numbers. Sit down, go get your socks. They're about to be knocked off again. 3 million to 1 dynamic contrast ratio on this TV. Now, what's the big deal about that? All right. If you get a brighter light, you can then get brighter colors. You get more colors, more shades of colors than you can ever produce before. But because of the kind of control that we can have over LED lights, we can also not only turn them up really, really bright, but we can turn them off. Off and on. That's the difference. White, black. The deeper the blacks, the blacker the palette, the better the colors are going to show on that palette. Now, I hope I have said that in a way that everybody understands that the technology is mind-boggling, that what really goes into it. But by able to give you that amazing contrast ratio, a 3 million to 1 dynamic contrast ratio, the picture is going to be brighter, more realistic, more authentic, more true than ever before. And then you're saving energy on top of it, and you're getting the sleeker design as well.
It looks like you could dive right into that picture.
Doesn't
I mean, this is really amazing.
At this picture. Samsung's a leader in this market.
It really is unlike, when you look at this picture, it's unlike anything that we've ever presented to you before. It is a fully integrated home theater system. It really, really is. And then with all of the other bells and features in this one, it makes it like you are literally right there in the experience. It's absolutely incredible. And with this television, this is the newest, this is the latest technology. So you don't have to worry about upgrading your TV.
This is the upgrade.
This is it.
I mean, this is the upgrade. I don't know what comes next after LED. I mean, this is what everybody in the industry has been striving for well over a decade now. It's just been a dream for a long, long time. And they finally began to introduce them last year. We saw some of them at the Consumer Electronics Show. And now, finally, here at HSN, giving you an opportunity. 120 hertz processing is another picture improvement technology that is built into this TV. And I love the fact that Samsung has included a demo mode, so you can actually see 120 hertz processing in action here. And pay particular attention to the line of ticker tape font that is going across here, because half of the screen, the 120 hertz processing is on, and the other half it is off. But if you look right there at where that line separates, where the font is going across there, you can really see how the 120 hertz processing cleans it up. I mean, over here, we're looking at, you can't see it. It's blurry. It's difficult to read. You got to almost move your eyes along the plane at the same time. But as the 120 hertz processing kicks into effect right there at that line, you see how it cleans up the font. Now, I don't know how that effect is showing up on your television at home if you're watching in standard definition with normal 60 hertz processing, but the difference is dramatic at home when you have this TV at home. You're able to see things. And sporting events, oh my goodness gracious. When you're watching sporting events, when the race cars are going by 190 miles an hour and you can't see the numbers or the colors, you're going to see more detail, more exciting detail. I mean, this is such an exciting, giant leap forward in television and home entertainment that it's just mind-boggling that this kind of technology is now available to consumers, and HSN really makes it affordable.
And something else that I really love about this is that you are never going to miss your favorite show ever again because of the picture-in-picture.
Yeah, let me show that to you, too.
This is
cool.
really cool. We were playing around with this a little bit earlier. You can watch the stock market. You can watch something on this screen. You can watch another television show here. I mean, you don't ever have to miss anything.
Well, there's actually two different features you're talking about right now. One is picture-in-picture, which is right here. You can watch two different programs at the same time. You can watch if you're playing a DVD or a Blu-ray player, and then you can tune into a broadcast channel. And I apologize that that picture hasn't been adjusted for broadcast at the moment. It's a little dark. But you can see that you can now watch. And by the way, this is adjustable in terms of size and position. So if I want to split the screen,
you can
one
do
or the
that?
other, I can do that. If I want to move this over here, if I'm watching a football game and that's where the scores are, I don't want it out of my way. I can move it up here. I can move it over here. I can move it down there. So I have adjustability, customization that I can do with the picture-in-picture feature. But let me show you something else that this again, once again, my geeky side begins to show when I talk about the InfoLink connection. I have to take a moment and take a deep breath. Because InfoLink is so cool. Check this out. I am connected to the internet with this television, and it is the coolest ever. This is going to connect in with USA Today, and I can show you weather, news, and stocks. And if you want to follow your stock, your favorite stocks, and you can customize the list so that it displays just your stocks.
How neat is that?
If you want to show just the weather in your area, and you can even do an extended 7-day forecast of that weather, you can do that. If I go over to my news section here and I press my news section, look at this. The news reports come up, and I can choose different categories like sports and news and finance and life and all those different things. This is, again, the next generation in home entertainment.
Oh, it is.
We used to just sit there and watch TV. Now we have such a window on the world when it comes to internet connectivity, when it comes to picture-in-picture, allowing us to watch several programs at the same time. All of these things are now finally a reality. We've heard about them, we've talked about them, we've dreamt about them, and now they are finally here. This
is just incredible. It's a lot to absorb because there's so much technology just crammed into this. But hands down, if you're looking for something that is very, very sleek, that is top of the line in terms of technology, that you can actually hang in a gallery. I mean, that's how nice this television looks. That is ultra lightweight. It's only a little over 40 pounds, so you can move it from room to room. That has the crispest, clearest, most real-life picture that you can ever visualize. This is that television.
This is that television, no doubt about it.
It is.
And Alicia, if I could ask you, we could step over to the other side over there. Because I want to show everybody the difference between an LCD TV and an LED TV in terms of just the thickness. I mean, the difference is so dramatic. It's so amazing. You know, here's an LED at 1.2 inches. Here's an LCD. It's probably about almost 4 inches. You know,
oh my gosh.
This is, you know, and then those of us who still have the big CRTVs and the tube TVs that are 3 feet deep or whatever, the difference is, there's one right there. I mean, look at where we have
Those are prehistoric.
In the marketplace.
Oh,
it's just
goodness.
Unbelievable. And then if I can get a look at the inputs on the back here, I should have asked about this before, but take a look at, and if I'll assist by turning the television if that helps. There we go. I just want you to see what's back here, because again, there are things back here that you are not going to find on other televisions. Let's go down the list here. There are 2 USB ports, and I'm going to demonstrate one of those USB ports here in just a moment. One of them is for a wireless internet connection, should you choose to use it. The other one is for a flash drive, so you want to use it for pictures or music or movies. Then you're going to have 4 HDMI inputs right here. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
4 is really a great number to have. Everything you want to possibly connect via HDMI can be done so. Over here, we've got a PC input. Look at that. So I can turn this into a 40-inch LED computer monitor.
This is amazing.
Component and composite antenna, and even, look right here, LAN. If you want to hardwire the internet into your television, you can do so with that input right there. Some of these inputs you have never, ever, 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 ever seen before on a
Right.
television. This is the very first time that we've had that pleasure to be able to bring that out to you.
Even comes with the HDMI cable, which is a value in itself.
Yeah.
So everything that you need to get started is right here. What I like about having all those inputs is that you don't have all of these cords tangled up. But, you know, you just...
You have an opportunity here to really and truly, have a different look on this television set because of all the different things that it does. I'm just going to turn this 120 hertz demo off here because it gets a little distracting. But what I want everybody to understand is that LED has been the dream of engineers forever, just forever, because of the efficiency of the lighting system, because you can have it as bright as you can have it, 3,000,000 to 1 dynamic contrast ratio. You've heard me preach before about how important that number is to the three-dimensional look of the picture. Now we just go off the charts. I mean, just off the charts with the contrast ratio, and that's going to improve your picture so dramatically, so dynamically. And then you get a great brand name. You know, Samsung is the market leader in this country for high-definition television. Think about all the brand names you can think about, and Samsung is the leader of the pack. That speaks volumes about the quality of this television and the kind of engineering and innovation that goes into it. One other little cool thing that's built into this TV, I've got a thumb drive plugged into one of those USB ports on the back here. We saw the ports on the back, but I want to show you. I'm going to go right to my media player.
Perfect for holiday.
And check this out. The thumb drive, and oh, that's a great shot. Thank you. There's my thumb. That belongs to me. You can't have that. That's my thumb drive. I plug that into the USB port. Then I hit my media player button on my remote control. And again, these pictures have not been corrected for television broadcast, so they're not going to look as beautiful as they are in life. But I can play photos. I can play music that's on my thumb drive. I can play movies that are on my thumb drive. You know, that Michael Jackson thing that just came out, that was, I think HSN offered it on a thumb drive.
Right.
You could just plug this into the TV and play it right there. If I go to photos, I can go to a slideshow of all my favorite photos, and I can even play music behind those photos as they are playing. So I can do a slideshow. Imagine the graduation party. Imagine the wedding.
Oh gosh,
imagine
perfect.
The birthday party. And again, I apologize. These are not corrected for color broadcast here. But the possibilities, again, are expanded because this television does more than what most other televisions will do. So if you're looking for a portal into the future, this is that television right here.
It is incredible.
Unbelievable quality.
It is, and you can see it right there. And when you get it home and experience it, it's even better with your own eyes. But note this, we have very limited quantities. This is our first premiere presentation. Very well could be the last. So if you're looking at this, bring it home today. Now, 30-day money-back guarantee, which is so important because once you see this picture and you experience this real-life presentation, you will see why everyone is really leaning towards that LED technology.
Absolutely.
And this is exciting. And this is the first time we've ever presented this technology.
And you will own an LED TV. This is where the industry is going. You are going to own an LED TV sometime in your future because of how efficient the lighting system is. It's going to give you that incredible dynamic contrast ratio. How energy efficient the lighting is. It's going to use so much less energy, and there's all the talk right now about how important it is to conserve energy and to go green. This is a television that will do that for you. And again, the picture is really what it's all about. When you sit, you flop yourself down in an easy chair, and you turn on your favorite program, you watch your favorite movie, you want a big smile to come across your face. This guarantees that you're going to have that smile for many, many years to come. And, of course, it's 1080p. It is the highest form of high definition. If you are suffering right now with standard definition, that's what I call it, suffering, because the picture quality is so dramatically different between standard definition and high definition. The difference is 4 to 5 times the clarity. More detail, more definition, more colors than you've ever imagined possible can be represented on your television when you step up to the world of full high-definition 1080p. That's what's coming into your home from a quality and picture improvement technology leader like Samsung. And I just love what HSN has done They've included the HDMI cable, which just makes this an even better value on top of everything else.
Absolutely. And also, you get the free shipping and handling, so this is the best time to do this. Take advantage of the FlexPay option, which breaks down to, I can't even see that far, 4 flexible payments of $299 and change. And then you can also do the no interest for 6 months. So that is September of 2010. No interest on this, and you will have the top-of-the-line television by Samsung in your home. Key buzzwords to remember on this one are that ultra-thin frame. It's 1.2 inches, the thinnest we've ever brought to you before. Full 1080p, 120 hertz technology, and that 3,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio, which I've never heard of that before.
Oh, it's a stunning number. It's a number that you think people are making up. It's just so out of the ballpark from what we are accustomed to when we talk about LCD technology. And again, this is a beautiful 40-inch size if you're thinking about a 32-inch television. I just want to show you the difference between the 32 and the 40 is dramatic. I mean, it does take you from just watching TV to a true home theater style experience when you make that jump up. And again, aesthetically, that touch of color that's built into the acrylic frame, the clear crystal neck on the swivel stand, the touch of color in the base itself. The base, I think, is 10 or 11 inches in depth. So if you want to put this on a bookshelf, put it on a dresser, put it on a sofa table, it's going to go places where other TVs, even LCDs, couldn't go before because of how incredibly thin this is. Remember, the thinnest TV we've had the chance to present here in HSN before has been 3.2 inches. We break all records by dropping down to 1.2 inches. Imagine how that's going to be looking on your mantle or on your bookcase or on your dresser or on your entertainment center. How exciting this is going to be to have this in your home. And you'll be among the first on your block. I
was just going to say, don't think about
LED in your home.
Don't think about getting any quiet time alone with your new Samsung, because everyone in the neighborhood is going to be over at your house.
Yeah.
It really, really is incredible. Can I show the thinness in person over here? Because I just think this is so incredible. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh.
Where's the stuff that goes inside the TV? What are they doing with it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, how is this even possible? Look at that, just over an inch. So if you were to mount this on the wall, beautiful. Christmas time, holiday, graduation parties, video, pictures, everything right on there. It's so sleek and beautiful. Use all the options. We have the free shipping and handling. We have the flex pay on this. It really is incredible. Thank you so much, John, for bringing this to us.
It's my pleasure, absolutely.
It's just beautiful. All right, please stay on the phone lines for this. Stay tuned. I have another hour coming up with you with Professor Amos, but stay tuned because we have more to look forward to right here on HSN.